Imagine drilling so deep into the earth that you hit rock layers untouched for over 145 million years. Globe showing Europe, Africa. Now imagine doing that in one of the harshest places on the planet, the Taklamakan Desert, where deadly sandstorms and searing heat once made survival nearly impossible. Yet against all odds, China has turned this so-called Dead Sea of China into the epicenter of a global energy revolution. Super deep wells, plunging more than 26,000 feet beneath the surface, are unlocking massive reserves of oil and gas, rewriting what we thought was possible in engineering, technology, and energy. Welcome to Mega Future, where today we'll uncover how China transformed a barren desert into a symbol of power, innovation, and the future of global energy. Rocket. Round pushpin, the desert of extremes. The Taklamakan Desert lies in the Tarim Basin of Xinjiang province, stretching across 130,000 square miles. With winter temperatures dropping below -30 degrees Celsius -22 degrees Fahrenheit and summers climbing above 50 degrees Celsius 122 degrees Fahrenheit, it's a land of extremes. Add in endless shifting dunes, and for decades this desert was considered untouchable. But everything changed with the discovery of the Fumin oil field, holding more than 1 billion tons of reserves. Today, over 100 wells have reached record depths, proving that even the most unforgiving environment can be conquered by science and technology. Scroll a 70-year struggle. China's search for oil here began in the 1950s. Early explorers had little more than basic surveys, rarely drilling deeper than 6,500 feet. Success was rare, but these first steps built the foundation for future breakthroughs. Fast forward to 2010, and the discovery of the Fumin field ushered in a new era. By 2025, its annual output is expected to reach 11 million tons, making it the largest super-deep oil production zone in China. Persistence, investment, and relentless innovation turned early failures into one of the most important energy projects in the world. Gear engineering against nature. The challenges are brutal. Pressures exceeding 14,500 psi, while temperatures soaring to 200 degrees Celsius 392 degrees Fahrenheit. Sandstorms raging at 80 kilometers per hour, burying equipment and halting progress. And with rainfall of less than 10 millimeters a year, even water for drilling has to be hauled in from hundreds of miles away. Yet despite this, success rates for deep wells skyrocketed from 70% in 2020 to 95% in 2025. Through recycling systems, advanced environmental safeguards, and smart risk management, engineers proved that the impossible could become possible. Microscope technology at the core. The real secret lies in next-generation technology. Titanium alloy drill pipes that survive where steel would fail. Heat-resistant polymer fluids that keep wells stable. AI systems with real-time sensors, predicting fractures before they happen. 3D geological simulations mapping hidden oil and gas pockets with pinpoint accuracy. These breakthroughs have reduced drilling errors to under 2% and doubled the lifespan of equipment, making China's operations faster, safer, and cheaper than global competitors. Building construction from camps to cities. What began as temporary camps in the desert has grown into thriving oil towns. More than 300,000 people now call the Taklamakan home, with modern housing, schools, hospitals, and even supermarkets. Salaries for oil workers have risen by 25% in just 5 years, and Xinjiang's GDP is surging thanks to the energy boom. The Dead Sea has become an economic oasis, a place where technology, prosperity, and modern life have replaced silence and sand. Globe showing Europe, Africa global ripples. By 2030, China plans to drill 200 more super-deep wells, boosting output to 55 million tons per year. But it's not just about oil. Technologies tested here are already being applied to uranium, lithium, and helium exploration, resources vital for nuclear power, clean energy, and the tech industry. Energy giants like BP and ExxonMobil are now studying these methods, with trials already underway in Africa's Sahara and the Middle East's Rub al Khali Desert. China's desert experiment is setting the stage for a 10% global production increase by 2035. From an empty wasteland to the beating heart of innovation, the Taklamakan Desert tells a story of resilience, ambition, and game-changing technology. But the big question remains. Backhand index pointing right, will China's super deep drilling reshape the future of global energy? Or will other nations rise to match its pace? This is Mega Future. Subscribe now for more untold stories of mega projects, technology, and the future being built before our eyes. Globe showing Europe Africa sparkles.